Why is it so difficult to save money? Well, if you can't save money, here is a simple 3 steps that you can start doing today to begin your money saving journey. Let's go. The question is your house an asset or a liability? What do you think? Would a 20% of all the dollars ever printed were printed since 2019? Experience. Reading books is great, but learning from your experience is how you do it. All right, so the whole point on getting into a good financial space is to make small, sustainable changes that you can do over the long term that create positive change. You can't overhaul everything in one day. You can't overhaul anything in 30 days, although you will hear lots of people say within 30 days you can change everything. Yes, you can change everything, but the thing I like to focus on is creating small, sustainable change. So at the end of, let's just say, a 6-month or 1-year period, you can look back and say, I made some great success. Let's do that again and keep on moving forward. Okay, so first step. First step is for the first 30 days is to not change anything. Yes, not change anything, but to begin tracking every single expense that you have. At the end of those 30 days, to look at all your expenses and see if there's one area you can improve. Just that one area. And I created a budget template. If you go to my website, maxmymoney.org/budget, you will be met with this landing page. Go there. You'll go to this landing page here. And all you do is type in your first name, type in your email. I will send you over the budget guide. It's super simple. And here it is. It's really simple. Here's the expense tracker. You're going to go through every single expense. As you make an expense, you're going to type it in here, the category, where you paid it, and some notes. You want to make sure you do this for every single expense, because the reality is until you know there's an issue, until you can see the problem, until you can see what's actually happening, you can't make any progress. Once you start actually seeing what's happening, you can begin making steps towards correcting it. So go to that, maxmymoney.org/budget. You will be met with that budget. So grab that budget. And my question of the day is, what is the most difficult thing at either creating or keeping a budget? Comment right now. I want to know what you guys are saying. Okay, so that's the first step. End of the 30 days, look at your budget tracker and figure out, is there one area that I can improve? One area, whether it be eating out, whether it be coffee, whether it be fill in the blank. One area that you can improve, that you can make a measurable improvement. Okay, then for the second 30 days, we're on to month number 2. This is where we're going to make some changes. First thing you do is put all your debit, all your credit cards in your sock drawer. Use only cash for the time being. The reason you do this is because when you use cash, ask for a receipt and log each one of those receipts into the tracker, just like we're talking about. And aim to spend 25% in that area that you have figured out. So whether it's eating out, let's just say eating out. Let's say you spend $100 a month on eating out. Well, let's make a 25% adjustment. So if you spend $100 eating out, let's make 25% progress, so $25. Now you're only going to spend $75 this month eating out. You have to make that commitment to yourself and only give yourself $75. Don't go back and go back to your 100. You want to make this sustainable 25% change. Okay, so at the end of those second 30 days, now you're going to have 2 months worth of expenses to really see what's going on. You're going to look to see if you can improve in a second area. Figure out that second area and then repeat the same process. Do the 25% or really figure out, can I eliminate this? Okay, so now we're on to the third month. Third month is you're going to look at all your other areas. Every single expense you do, every area you spend money on, and figure out, do I need to spend that money? There's a huge difference between needing to spend money and wanting to spend money. Do you actually need new clothing? If you're like me, and that's something you struggle with, I can look at my closet right now and see that there are not 1, not 2, not 3, but 6 pairs of pants, how many suit jackets, how many socks, how many pairs of underwear, how many pairs of shoes. You don't need any more. You just need to repurpose things. Or what I do sometimes is, I've done this before, is to put a pair of shoes away for a few months in a closet far, far away in the house. After those few months, go out and grab it again, and it's like having a brand new pair of shoes. Yes, it's a funny way of tricking your mind, but I promise you it actually works because you're thinking, what's in that? So you have 60 days worth of expenses. Look at every single area. Do you need it? Do you want it? Do you desire it? I would encourage you to begin eliminating the wants and desires, because the reality is you probably have everything you need and much more. And then what you're going to do with all of the money that you've saved, the 25% each time, is you're going to open a separate savings account and put all the money into that. And that are the 3 steps. I want to go over the budget a little bit more. So super simple. There's all sorts of different pages here. But if you go to just the worksheet bit, you can type in your income, benefits, bills, utilities, all sorts of things like that. You want to start filling this out. Again, it's super simple. You know your information. Fill it out. Go through it. The most important thing, though, is right here, the month 1 expense tracker. And then you move to month 1, to month 2, and then month 3. After those 3 months, you can actually see the monthly average. It'll actually average out all your different expenses there, which makes it really easy to see what area do I need to work on, what area am I doing well in. You actually might be doing well in some areas that you didn't know. But I have more people who say, wow, I didn't realize how much money I spent on fill in the blank. And that's something you really want to focus on, because the only way you can get financially free, the only way you can have any financial competence and actually just start the process of saving money and get to that $1,000 emergency fund or whatever your number is. I usually do about 2 or 3 months worth of living expenses. Once you get to that number, then you have a weight lifted off your shoulder and you have money in the bank just in case something were to happen. You're prepared for it. And that's what it is. Relieving stress so you are prepared and have control over the next part of your life. Because the reality is when you don't have control, we make some really silly decisions, that's for sure. But anyway, those are 3 steps. Make sure to go to maxmymoney.org/budget and you will be met with this landing page. Type in your name, type in your email. I will send you over the budget template. You can use that template as much as you want forever and ever and ever. Those are the 3 steps. The first, it takes 90 days to really start seeing so you can make small, sustainable changes. Again, I'm all about small, sustainable changes over the long term. Anybody who does a 6-week transformation with health and fitness, they almost always gain the weight back and go back to their previous self. You want to start making new habits and replacing those old bad habits with new healthy habits. I'm Max. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I will catch you guys on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye for now.